Hey guys, so it's been a while since my last video, and I'd been planning on making a video for a while, but I kind of just got distracted with cosplay stuff and charity stuff and a bunch of other things that I have going on, so I haven't gotten around to it, but I figured while I had a couple minutes today, I would finally show off this guy. So I found this guy at Target when I was just looking around for some cosplay stuff. I found him as I was leaving, actually. He was in the toddler section. He was on the bottom shelf of the toddler section. And since the movie had just come out, I was super into it. My girlfriend was super into it. And as much as I really don't need another stuffed Pikachu in my collection, considering I got 4 of them, 3 of them now. Well, I got 4 of them now, but I had 3. I really was finding a hard time justifying buying a Detective Pikachu plush. And at the time, I couldn't really find any that I liked the design of. They all just felt a little too weird to me. But then yeah, I saw this guy on the bottom shelf and I saw that he talked. And not only did he talk, you could change his voice on him and how he talked between Pikachu and Ryan Reynolds. And so I pushed him once and I almost was immediately smitten and was like, I think I need to buy him. So I did. And comparatively to a lot of the other Pikachus, he wasn't too bad. I think he was maybe $30, which is like $10 more than like what they charge at the Pokemon Center for like a Pikachu like this big. So I just decided I gotta get him, even though he's got kind of like a messed up ear pattern going on over here. I had to have him. I showed a little video of him to my girlfriend. She's like, we need him. So I caved and I bought him, and he's just been sitting around now for like ever in this box. So I'm going to unbox him and show him off to you guys and show everything that he can kind of like do, and I'll do a bit of a size comparison and stuff. But yeah, I just thought he was super neat, so I just had to have him. So alright, we'll just stop with the bullshit. I'll show you what you want to see, and that's him talking and doing stuff. Excuse my tiny puppers in the background. So I think he's on Ryan Reynolds right now. No, he's not. So I think he has like 4 phrases, and yes, of course, his ears move. Pikachu, Pika Pika, Pikachu. I would say the only downside to him is that these are super fucking loud. He was the only one left, so I didn't really have any options of checking. And since then, I don't like regularly shop at Target or Walmart, but since then, I have not seen this guy at any of those places. So I've never even had a chance to even check if any of the other Pikachus are quieter or louder than mine as far as that goes. I have the original Pikachu from the 90s, and even his ears that move still have that sound. They're not quite as loud, but they're also a lot smaller, and I feel like they move a lot less. But anyways, that's besides the point, just so you know. That's a thing. Pika, Pikachu! Pikachu, Pika Pika, Pikachu! So I think that's about all of his phrases. So now, if we do this, and you can hear like a little tiny click.
Okay, let's do this Pokemon battle thing right. Woo! Let's go, kid. Your insight into things is a joy.
So then, yeah, you have like the Ryan Reynolds-esque voice. He also has a thing that when he like turns off, you might hear it as I'm babbling on. He says like a phrase. There's a different one for Pikachu, obviously, and there's a different one for Ryan Reynolds. So I don't know. It's kind of weird, but the original the original animatronic Pikachu did the same thing. So it's weird. He doesn't do anything like in between you pushing his hands like the original does, but like I said, he has like this weird farewell thing that he does do. So I'm going to finally take this little guy out of this box, and then we'll do like a little size comparison and all that stuff, and maybe you'll hear him sign off. So here he is out of his cardboard looking prison, which surprisingly was a lot of work. So that is definitely destroyed. He was connected everywhere you could imagine behind the back. He's like connected right here. Below, there's these little hooks down here you can't really see. He's connected through here, in his hands. So yeah, he has a flat bottom here. So you can set him down basically on anything you want. Well, anything that's like flat. He's got these big tiny feet. He's super soft. He's awesome. He's great. He's a cool little guy. So now, figure, slide him over. Every time you grab him though, you will like activate his switch. I am noticing that every time I pick him up. So now, if we put the 94 Pikachu, it's quite a height discrepancy between the two of them. And just for shits and giggles, this is him. Clearly a lot quieter. I don't think his ears really move. Yeah, just very little movement. And as you can probably tell, they're like a lot quieter, but again, the movement is a lot less dramatic. It's just like a bit of wiggling. And his mouth moves. So honestly, this guy is a lot more technologically advanced, I would say. He's a lot cooler. I bought him a couple years ago. He can't really stand though. That's the unfortunate. So we're just gonna set him like that. I bought him a couple years ago, like off of eBay for like, I think like maybe 20 bucks. I used to have him as a kid. Yeah, and he does that randomly. He'll randomly make sounds once you turned him on. And then, like I said, he has like a sign-off thing like this guy does. But yeah, in between button presses, he'll do like a little bits of things here and there, different styles. After checking the box, this guy does have 12 phrases, but I believe those are split up between, well, obviously they're split up between Ryan Reynolds and Pikachu, or like regular Pikachu, and I believe the two sign-off phrases probably count. So there's probably, that would leave probably like 10 phrases between the both of them, so 5 each, which sounds about right. As you can see, this guy's got light up cheeks and he keeps going. It's cool, he's great. This guy I think is more accurate to size, but if I was being honest, this guy is probably my second favorite, if not my favorite, Pikachu plush that's out there. I know that they've released basically an upgraded version of him not too long ago. I've been kind of wanting to buy it. I have yet to do it. But he supposedly does just about everything that this guy does, but I'm assuming better and more in the likeness of the new style of Pikachu. So, yeah. Anyways, I figure we can measure these boys. So this guy, I think, if we're being honest, isn't very tall. So he's like probably 8 inches, maybe 8 inches, maybe 9, depending on how you want to like measure him. This guy, I'm guessing, comes in at about 12. Yeah, so this guy from like ear to foot is about 12 and a half, maybe 12 if you're counting just the head to his bottom. So yeah, that is the talking Detective Pikachu. I thought it was really neat. Like I said, I've never seen one before, and I have yet to see one. He was only like 30 bucks, and I think for cosplay purposes, he's really fucking neat. He's really cool. Like I said, he's pretty much in scale of what a regular Pikachu is, or would be. If I'm not mistaken, Pikachu is like a foot in the Pokedex. This guy, I think, is still cooler though, just because he continually talks and does stuff, and he's got like the movement of the mouth in addition to the ears and the light. I just think this guy's cooler, and it could be nostalgia purposes like too, but I think he's neater. And you probably could still get this guy for like really cheap online, even brand new. Like I said, I got mine used, and he's still like in great shape. So like you can still find them for really good. But this guy is a really cool alternative if you just want something a little more topical, so to speak, or something just a little more unique because of the hat. But yeah, hope you enjoyed that video. I don't really have a good catchphrase to sign off with, so we will just let Ryan Reynolds Pikachu sign us off today. Or is it going to be regular Pikachu? I guess we're going to do Pikachu Roulette. Ready? Here we go.